Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Today, I would like to talk with you about overachieving, which we all do at times, which means that we are trying really hard to do something, or we're efforting and we're really reaching for something we're reaching instead of just being present in the moment and just trusting that we will do the best we can here at the moment. So there is a perfect flow to support that, and that's the 26 sequence. And for those of you who are new, you can just follow along. Let's start by holding our 26, and 26 is located right here. It's at the edge here of the shoulder blade, and you can slide all the way up into the armpit, into the joint, or place your fingers around the edge here. See what feels good for you. And then with the other hand, we will make a mudra with the thumb over the little fingernail, like this. So in the art of Jinshin, we're working with cycles of energy, and this hold is in the fifth cycle of energy, or we call the fifth depth. And it helps our skeletal system. And most importantly, if you are an overachiever, then this will really help to settle you down and bring you back into the present moment. And that's really the place to be from, right? Overachieving is out there, and so we're bringing it here back to our center. So taking a few breaths here, we're holding 26 and this little mudra. So the fifth depth of energy, this fifth cycle of energy, also harmonizes our heart. It opens our heart, calming our deep emotions, and also the heart flow moves right into the little finger. So by holding the little finger, we're helping the cycle of energy. So this is just a nice hold in and of itself. And of course, you don't have to sit like this. You can place your hand here and then place maybe your fingers here and your thumb here on the 22. So with the 26, we're helping the inhale, and with the 22, we're allowing for the exhale. So really, Jinshin is about practicing in a way that it feels comfortable for you and accessible for you, and it's all about getting to know your body. So getting to know your safety energy locations, these locations that we're working with, and allowing for them to open so that the energy can flow through it. So taking another nice deep breath, inhale all the way to the top of your lungs. And with the exhale, dropping your shoulders and letting go. And then we will go to the next finger, placing your thumb over your ring fingernail. And with this mudra, we're opening up the lung energy and harmonizing our respiratory system. And when we're harmonizing the lung energy, we're really helping everything in the body. Ultimately, the breath is the big healer. And so any hold related to the lungs will help everything in the body. But I'm smiling because really every hold helps our respiratory system. Every hold that we use in the art of Jinshin in a direct or indirect way will open up our breathing. And when we practice the art of Jinshin, we notice that our breath becomes a little bit deeper, it maybe gets a little bit lower into the belly, and we're dropping the shoulders. So that's how that happens automatically when we're practicing. It's like the yoga practice, right? All the movement that we do to finally become still. It's very, very similar. But all these modalities stem from the ancient traditions. And so there is great overlap in all of them. So let's take another breath here. Very nice. And now let's move to the middle of our neck. So this flow is also great for arm projects. If you have carpal tunnel today, this day and age, we type a lot, we're on our phone a lot, texting, then we can get very tight in our neck and also in our 26. And so this hold is dynamic for carpal tunnel. Sometimes it comes from the neck and sometimes it comes from the 26. So when in doubt, you can hold both and just feel where there's tightness and just holding it till it opens up. And by opening up, I mean that it's not tight anymore, that the muscles begin to melt, and you may feel a pulsation in the locations when you're holding it gently. And that's how we practice the art of Jinshin. By holding locations gently, you will feel a pulsation, and that's the energy movement. Taking a few more breaths here. This is also a great hold for headaches. 12 allows for the energy to move into the head and move out of the head both. So this flow is also great for depression, if you feel very stuck in your head full, if you have a hard time focusing. And this is a wonderful flow to practice. And then let's move our hand to 21 here on the opposite side. So now we're holding this 26 and this 21, so on the opposite side, balancing the right and the left side of the body. And that's very important for our health, when the right and left sides are in harmony. That's what we're looking for. And often we get out of harmony because one side goes faster than the other side. So 21 harmonizes our digestive system, and also it calms our mind. If we have stress, if we have a lot going on in our lives, then 21 is really helpful. And if you have a lot of stress going on, just feel around a little bit and feel if there's any tightness on this cheekbone here. Okay, right below the cheekbone. And that can feel really good. Also, this is a great hold to help you fall asleep. It harmonizes worry, and often when we cannot sleep, it's because we worry a lot. And then the next step is we'll take our hand off 21 and move it to 19 here. So this is great for arm projects, tennis elbow, golf elbow. I heard yesterday somebody has that, or at least it's a label if you have pain in your elbow. And you can place your fingertips right on where it's sore. Maybe it's on the little finger side, or maybe it's on the thumb side. You can place your thumb and your fingers right around it and then hold it till it releases. And just take some inventory on how your 26 is doing, if it's opening a bit. And the last step, and if you have an elbow project, by all means, you can stay a little bit longer. The last step is moving your hand to 15, which is located right here at the upper thigh, bringing the energy down and also bringing about fun and joy. And that's so important when we are healing ourselves, is to bring about fun, joy, and laughter. It really erases all the negative emotions. So that is very important. So this flow is also a great flow if you have breast projects, or even a lot of people have breast surgery, and then a collection of fluid can be accumulating here. So 26 is really important to harmonize it and to allow for that fluid to dissolve. So similar to lymphatic drainage, I would say, when you get into your 26s. So let's finish by giving ourselves a big hug. Then we're holding both 26s with 22, like this. And now maybe you feel that your other 26 is a little bit tighter. And again, it's bringing balance between the right and left sides. You can practice both sides, or you can practice one side. You be the artist. Jinshin is an art, the art of Jinshin. So I thank you all so much for joining. And if you liked the video, please like it, subscribe to our channel, and share the art of Jinshin. And most importantly, practice a little bit of Jinshin every day on yourself. I'll see you next week. Thank you for joining.